pictures as they fly through the air. If you are watching, thank you to Johnny Twamaine for helping out back there today in the video department. Appreciate it. First day back after a week. It's not always easy to get somebody to join us for the first day back after being gone for a week, but thanks to the help of Johnny Twamaine. Johnny. Is it Johnny or Joni?
Johnny.
Thanks. Hey, the Guardians game that was set for 6:40 tonight has been rained out in Detroit. They were set to play the Tigers at Comerica. That is not going to happen. But to make you feel a little bit better, I loved the clip from last month from the Ole Miss versus Jackson State game. I think Ole Miss knocked Jack State out of whatever they were. It was playoff. I don't know what it was. And the guy who was calling the game got a little jumbled up.
Designated hitter looking to get aboard. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah.
Designated Hitler.
Designated Hitler. That is a great band name. I'll tell you what, if you are starting up a band and you don't know what to call it, Designated Hitler, make the shirts right now and start booking some gigs. How do you even come up with that?
I mean, I think
that kind of brain fart. Designated Hitler.
We'll play it again.
Designated hitter looking to get aboard. Sorry about that, folks.
Sometimes you just got Hitler on the mind.
Also, if it's Ole Miss versus Jackson State, don't know that you have to apologize to the crowd for a Hitler reference, but, he is a professional broadcaster, and so he was probably just attending to that. Hey, Dick.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, happy belated birthday, Dick. I was told that you had a birthday over the break.
Yeah, I got to play. I got to play in the Strummers group. We played for a senior citizen, and it was really nice. They had probably 50 people there. It was really nice. I enjoyed myself, and I got a lot of cards.
Dick had a birthday on Friday. If I do my math correctly, you're 75 years old. Is that correct, Dick?
How'd you guess?
You are. Well, I didn't guess. I was doing the math because you were born the same year as my mother. My mom will turn 75 this November.
Are you single,
yeah,
Dick?
Yeah.
Shut up, Bill.
Yeah.
Long distance never works.
Long distance. Oh,
right.
I'm worried, guys. Mary and Bill and Alan, can the Cavs do it tomorrow? If they don't, I think it's deja vu.
Deja vu.
Deja vu. Right.
Deja vu. But they've got to win that game. What do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a must-win.
They do have to, yeah, they got to win.
Yeah. Well, I've done another thing. Tomorrow, somebody called me from Miamisburg. I took some classes, and this is the Miamisburg Dulcimer Society, and I'm going to join that probably tomorrow. And then in May,
Dick, when you join the Dulcimer Society, is it blood in, blood out?
No. We've got 5 dulcimers, 1 guitar, 1 mandolin, 1 bass player, and we got a banjo, ukulele players. And there's 6 of us. We're going to be probably heading toward Springboro.
Anyone playing a lyre?
A lyre?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean I know what you... No.
It is a stringed instrument, Dick.
Yeah, I know. I've never seen one of those.
All right, well, nevertheless, they exist. So you're going to be playing with what classes were you taking?
Oh, I got, this is the last of it. This class is called the history of the Middle Ages, and she was talking about...
The history of the Augees. Were they a Southwest Native American tribe, or the history of the Augees?
I don't know. But
you took the class, Dick.
Yeah, she was talking about the 14th century and talking about the knights, and they was talking about the sword people today.
The sword people, right.
And the axes and crossbow.
Gotcha.
And stiletto. Jeez.
So 1400s. You were studying the very last part of the Middle Ages then.
Yeah. Last part of the Middle Ages.
Now, did you study that whole 10 centuries? Did you study that whole time frame of the Middle Ages?
Yeah, we got 2 more classes, and then we'll be
How
done.
many total to cover the Middle Ages?
Let's see. We went, 12 weeks.
12 weeks, and how many times per week?
Once a week, 1 to 3 o'clock
Okay.
over at the rec center.
So 24
That was nice.
hours, 24 hours total to cover the Middle Ages. Do you feel like they did a pretty good job?
I think they did.
Did they start with the fall of Rome?
Yes, they did.
When was
How'd
the
you
fall
get
of
that?
Rome? Do you remember when the fall of Rome was?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Well,
Well, it's not
Just
a question.
say no,
It's
man.
not a question I would ask just anyone, Dick. But you've taken a 12-week class in the Middle Ages, and I'm trying to avail myself some of your newly gained knowledge. Did you go all the way up to the Renaissance? Like, how much do you?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did a lot of that. She
Yeah.
did a lot of that. You know, she was talking about
Yeah.
that.
All right. Good. Well, listen. Education is a great thing, right? I mean, the mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I say, I don't regret leaving Goat. Now I can play 4 and 5 days a week and meet people and strum that instrument, you know?
I hope that's not a euphemism. Right.
Yeah.
I'm all for it,
I
Dick.
always dedicate a song to you guys. How about
Oh, you tell the audience that, and they stare back at you confused and glassy-eyed, don't they?
that? Yeah, they don't know what I'm talking about.
They don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know. That's where we and your audience connect, Dick.
Licky, 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 boom, boom, down.
Now, well, there you go. He's taking a 12-week course in the Middle Ages. I bet he could teach our own young Cody Alan Poundcake Helpful Brown a couple of things
I'm sure.
about the Middle Ages. Right?
I don't know much about the Middle Ages.
Well, I
He can
learned
teach me
You
everything
didn't
I
a lot.
know
study the
about-
medieval period in college or high school, or not
Well-
college for Bill, but high school? Did you study the Middle Ages?
I don't know. Probably.
He wasn't there.
I don't know.
I was in class.
They didn't show you a movie about it or anything?
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I took humanities in college, and then
It was a nice vague class.
the rest of the knowledge I acquired from sniffing history. So I would go sniff a chair, and then immediately
Sniffing history.
That should be a
Sniffing
new
history with
YouTube
Poundcake.
channel. Yeah.
There's your
Sniffing
new
history.
podcast, Sniffing History
sniffing
Oh, it just
history.
smells
with
like
Cody
mildew.
Brown. That's right. Humanity. So what are the 5 fields of humanities?
Oh hell, I don't know. This was
You took humanities.
this was like 7 years ago.
I took it 30 years ago, and I remember.
I don't remember.
All right.
Love, effort, economics,
Effort. That's my
Shoes.
favorite part. Love, effort, economics.
shoes, and smiles.
Nailed it. Love, effort, shoes, and smiles.
This was one of our classes where it was like 300 people in a huge lecture hall. So it was a
What
bunch
the hell does that have to do with remembering what the class was
It was
about?
a bunch of, horsing around. The teacher.
But you're paying for the class.
I passed the class.
He's just.
Why
he
are you
didn't care
screwing
about
around if
acquiring
you-
knowledge.
No, but
He just wanted to get a
I
grade.
don't remember what it was.
That's fine. I'm just saying, I never understand people who pay for college and then dick around the whole time. Didn't you pay for school?
I'm paying for it.
Right. So I never understood people that were like, I knew people that were like working 3 jobs to put themselves through college. They did not F around.
Yeah, I did that too.
They had no time to.
My senior year, I took 18 credit hours. I was doing this show and working at the radio station, and
So you probably
I was
weren't screwing around.
working fresh. Yes, but in my early years, which is when I think I took my humanities class,
Early years.
it was.
It's only 4 years.
I was a super senior.
It's
I
gone
I
in a
had 5.
flash.
I had 5
All right.
because
well, there
this
you go.
class conflicted with another class I had to take.
All right. I love it. But anyway, Dick, he's 10 weeks down, 2 more to go in that class on the Middle Ages. Gotta love that. You listen to us on iHeartRadio. Tell me where you do that. You can leave us messages on the app there.
Hey, Alan. This is Steve-O, a.k.a. Ass Clap, and I just wanted to let you know that I moved from Lakewood out to Colorado. So I wanted to be a new bureau chief for Highlands Ranch, Colorado.
Highlands
Okay,
Ranch.
hate the show. Bye.
Bye. All right, there's Steve-O in Highlands Ranch. That is South Suburban Denver. Hey, we got bureau chiefs. He's not, I know where that is. He's not far from Castle Rock. It's about a half an hour away. We got a bunch of bureau chiefs in Castle Rock.
Well, if anybody's in Fort Collins, I'll be there this
There you
weekend
go.
out in
Hey,
Colorado. So
there you go.
Do we
come hang
have
out.
any bureau chiefs in Buffalo?
We
Yeah.
do.
Oh,
We
I'm
have a
sure
lot
we
of
have
bureau
a
chiefs in
bunch.
Buffalo. Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Are you going up there?
No, I was just out there this past weekend.
He's Instagram official. Did you guys see him tagging his boo on
Yeah.
Instagram?
No, I did not.
He like
Yeah.
straight up posted picture of his face with his @ and everything.
McDonald's guy, yeah.
He's your boyfriend?
Yeah, McDonald's guy's my boyfriend.
Aw, come on, you have a boyfriend.
Ugh, I can't believe I said I wasn't going to do it again, and then here I am doing it again.
I messaged him. I was like, dude, it's like official. You tagged him and everything.
Well, the thing is, I could not be his boyfriend because he took me on a trip. And I told him, I said, if you want to be my boyfriend,
What
like,
trip?
He took me to Niagara Falls this past week because everyone else was going on vacation. I didn't have the money really. I had the money. It just wasn't going to spend it on a vacation. And I didn't really have anything planned. I was like, oh, sweet, a week off. I'm like, I'll just make up on sleep. And he's like, well, don't you want to do something? Don't you want to do like a quick
Make
getaway?
up on sleep.
Yeah, when we don't have the show, I have the whole afternoon off. So I'm like,
You sleep?
yeah,
Sleep is good.
Sleep is the
I'll do a
best.
midday nap.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm just
Best.
listening to what you're telling me.
If I'm done with my morning job at 1, I have the whole day to myself. So I'll do some
Understood,
grocery
yes.
shopping, some cleaning, but mostly
Gotcha.
napping.
Okay.
And he's like, well, don't you
I didn't
want...
know I was contributing to your sleep deprivation.
Well, I had other stuff to do too. But he's like, well, why don't you, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he's like, I have those days free. Why don't we just go somewhere, like a retreat? I'm like, we don't really have to do that. We could just stay in and just like have a staycation. He's like, no, but I want to take you somewhere. I'm like, okay, fine. So we agreed on somewhere.
Take you to Buffalo, New York.
That was,
Or did you go to the Canadian side?
We went to Niagara Falls,
Well, which side?
New York.
Okay.
Because he didn't have his passport. His passport expired. So we just had to stay on which I've never been to the New York
So you
side.
definitely know he's not taking you anywhere fun if he has an expired passport.
Well, they went to the casino.
Yeah.
Is that
Did
the
you
fun
win?
part?
Yeah, always.
Well, no, the fun part, it was good because I'd gone to Niagara Falls when I was a kid, but that was on the like Canadian side. So I'd never been to the New York side, and neither one of us had been like around there. So we're like, okay, well, we'll see what this has to offer. And we went to the falls. And then that was it. We were like, we came right before tourist season, so it was like The Walking Dead. Like it was a ghost town. The town of Niagara Falls on the New York side, literally.
Oh,
seemed
you
like
got
a movie
to go
set.
on the Canadian side.
It seemed like a movie set because
Yeah,
no
it's-
one was there. Everything was closed up. All the chairs, like where people would be sitting and like getting, licking their ice cream and eating their corn dogs, were all empty. So the only thing left was like this huge casino in the middle of the town. And just like Vegas, if you sit at one of the slots and play a game, they bring you free drinks. So I was like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna get lit. So we got lit. And then I'm like, all right, well, we've seen the falls. We walked all up and through there. What else is there to do? We were like, let's see if there's any gay clubs around here. No gay clubs in Niagara Falls. The nearest gay club was in Buffalo. So we got an Uber to Buffalo.
How far is that?
It's like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was like an hour. I was like, dang.
No, it's like 20 minutes. And so we're in this Uber, and we finally get out. I'm like, oh, this is a questionable area. We go to this club, and it was like amateur night for like drag queens. So everyone's there. It's like their first time doing drag, and they're all, hitting the tambourine all offbeat and doing like songs. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, even on my first time as a drag queen, I tucked and I wasn't this bad. So as we're getting ready to leave.
Where'd you go? Q Bar?
No.
Club Marcella?
No.
Underground nightclub?
That was it. Yeah, we went there. And I was like, okay, so we're about to get out of here. We're going to leave. And before I do, there was a guy there. He was like, hey, you guys, I could clearly tell you guys aren't from around here. And he starts talking us up, and he's like,
How could he tell?
I don't know. I forget why. I was a little drunk when he said he knew we weren't from around here.
Was he in a black cloak?
No. Oh, because I think he was just finding an excuse to talk to us. But my boyfriend now, McDonald's guy, had spilled a drink, and the glass broke, and he was trying to hurry up and scurry out of there so people didn't see him. And so I think that was just his.
Wait, and that's why the guy said, you guys ain't from around here, are you? Around here, we clean up our glasses, goddammit.
I'm guessing something to that effect. And so I think he was just trying to find
You
an
ain't
excuse
from
to talk.
Buffalo, is you? We don't leave our glasses on the floor after we break them. We pick them up and eat them. Huh. All right. So from that, he ascertained you guys weren't from Buffalo.
Yeah, we tell him where we're from, and then he's like, he's like, tonight's kind of like a dead night. We should go to the other gay bar around the way. And he's like, but don't go to
Who's looking for a throuple?
I didn't know, but he was like talking us up. And I'm like, well, is it safe around here? Because I was like, I don't know Buffalo like that. I was like, I'm walking these streets, I don't know what's going on. And he's like, no. Well, he's like, that club over there just got shot up 2 nights ago. But that means it should be really safe. He was like, but with me, he said, don't worry. I have my purse. We're a protected class. You'll be just fine. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to have him with his purse, whatever he has in there. He's going to walk ahead of us, and we're going to walk 2 paces behind him no matter where he goes.
Was this a guy in drag?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. And so he takes us to this other club called, I thought it was Fugazi, but it's called
Fugazi.
Yeah, it's called Fugazi. And that one was pretty, like the guys there were pretty attractive, and that's where we like stayed the rest of the night, and then we went home. But it was fun. We went, yeah.
Did you think it was Fugazi because it's a gay bar?
It might be, honestly.
I've heard the term Fugazi. Fugazi, I heard like on Mob Wives, it means like you're a phony, like you're acting Fugazi. Like I've heard that. I've never heard Fugazi.
Well, there's a band called, I guess maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe that's unfair.
But I was like, wow, Buffalo, gay nights in Buffalo. All right. Buffalo Bill Cody called me. But it was fun.
Okay.
Well, congratulations on having a boyfriend.
Aw, yay.
Thank you.
Yeah, good for you.
It's
That's exciting,
It's
right?
the year of Poundcake. He got all skinny. He's got a boyfriend.
Well, that was the plan, wasn't
Yeah,
it? To get all shredded down, and then you're going to be in great shape. Man, all right.
What's his real name so we don't have to keep calling him McDonald's guy?
No, I like McDonald's guy.
All right.
We just say boyfriend, right? Instead
you
of
can say
McDonald's
boyfriend.
guy?
Yeah, I like McDonald's guy.
Okay, it's your life.
Or boyfriend, whatever. I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, congratulations. I mean, that's a big move.
Yeah,
He took you all the way to Niagara Falls.
He took me on a trip. Once you pay for a hotel room and my drinks and all the stuff I want and take me by the falls, like I can't not be your boyfriend.
At least you didn't go over in a barrel or anything.
No.
All right.
Next time he needs to get his passport in order so we can go to the Canadian side. He needs to take me there.
Oh, that Canadian side's awesome. It just stands there mocking you from the New York side.
It's so funny because people kept saying that. They're like, oh, you guys would have had so much fun had you gone to the Canadian side. And I just look at him like, how dare you?
Right. Okay, good. I got to take a break here. I'll have those incarceration passes for you on the way back out at the Mansfield Reformatory. Get you those coming up. 35192 if you want to send a text.
It's 2 a.m. and traffic's slow. Another ladies' night in Buffalo.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
Everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app.
Or whatever smart device you have.
Just tell it to play the Alan Cox Show on